How's it going, everybody? GodBaer here once again, and thank you for clicking into one of my videos. We are back on NCAA Football 25, our Washington State Cougars Dynasty, where we are 7-1, ranked third in the country, going against 25 Nebraska, wanting to come out and clearly win the ball game. Our second matchup will be against the Oregon Ducks. So both decent teams. Oregon clearly the better of the two if you want to throw Nebraska in that mix. They are getting better. 25 is an intimidating looking man. Got the red arm sleeves, the neck roll, kind of ridiculous. His third and goal, we're just getting absolutely obliterated. Three guys in our backfield sacking us. We'll take the early points, the field goal lead. Hope that our defense comes out here and does what Miguel Jaquez is doing, sacking the QB, and then Cowgill, our other defensive tackle, wanting to get in on the fun. 3rd and 27. Jaquez nearly gets his hands on the quarterback. They somehow convert that first down, and then 3rd and inches, barely getting it once again. These guys are on the skin of their teeth here, keeping this drive alive, and I don't like it. These third downs that they continuously convert, killing a lot of time where they will eventually get this one into the end zone as number 8 gets his legs taken out from underneath him, falls in the end zone. Cordero to start off our first hopeful touchdown drive here. Happy this isn't Madden where defenders that aren't playing a certain position or wide receiver just automatically turn around because they know the ball's next to them and get their hands on it. You know, they continue to do whatever they're doing. He was running after our wide receiver that was on a curl, so he did that, maintained that, and obviously we got down the field, retook this lead 10-7. First quarter is nearly gone as Haynes with a big hit and Thompson with the recovery, and big old number 25 here. Again, that neck roll, the sleeves, it's easy to see that man coming. It looks pretty different from everybody else out there on the field with all of that accessories on. And not going to lie, he got into my head a little bit as he's going to make a lot of tackles this game. Always kind of looking out to where he was, where we're going to unfortunately fail to get into the end zone for our second out of 3 drives. 13-7. Not one I would like. We could arguably have 21 points, not the 13 points. Struggling a little bit to capitalize on the end of these drives. The quarterback somehow gets rid of that ball. Regardless, though, they will punt it to us. Their defensive tackles are beginning to block shed and do their best to stop us from getting the first down, but nobody is stopping Suggs on that halfback direct snap. Group doing a phenomenal job all season long. He is our leading receiver in yards and touchdowns. Hernandez, our senior wide receiver, our only speedster left in the wide receiver core. So we do need to utilize him as well, because up until next season, where we get Mr. Johns, a 5-star 98 speed wide receiver that has takeoff. It's going to be super nice to have that caliber speed with the takeoff ability. But as of now, for this season and the remainder of it is 19. I don't know how you got in front of my wide receiver, but if you would please drop the ball next time you try to intercept it. I hate turnovers. I love getting turnovers from the defensive side of the ball, but when my offense turns them over, there's just a fair bit of guilt, especially as a quarterback, when you're the one pushing the buttons to throw to the receivers. You know it's your fault for the most part when you're the quarterback throwing it, as they are going to eat into our lead here, 14-16, just before the first half ends, and we don't have to worry about only 25 seconds being left in the first half, as long as Lewis can break multiple tackles and get into the end zone. I believe that's his second kick return touchdown of the year. He might have a punt return touchdown as well. He has greatly stepped up from last season, and adding special teams to one of the ways that we can semi-consistently score touchdowns, it takes a lot of worry away from us, especially in these close games. USC, when we played them, they are our only loss. We lost to them 45-24, so it wasn't all that close by the end of the game. But I believe when it was 21-17 or 24-17 or something like that, Lewis got us one of his infamous kick return touchdowns, kept it close. So again, having that aspect come into play is greatly appreciated as we kick our third or fourth field goal of this ball game. Hate how much we're stalling out that close to the end zone. It's just gut-wrenching that you're so close but unable to fully capitalize on all 7 points. Only a measly 3 does not feel great. We are up by 2 touchdown possessions as East is getting through on the blitz, getting his hands on the quarterback. I'm going to get hit with illegal contact on the tight end there. I was trying to get past him to go after the running back. Ran into the tight end to send. Cowgill is going to get to the quarterback, 3rd and 1, because they fight back a little bit. They will get in the first down, and then just a phenomenal job on the spin timing there. We're going to block the kick with Amico. I'm not sure when. I'm not even going to butcher his last name. It's like, yeah, it's long. There's a lot of letters. It's a unique name. Amica is his first name. That's all we're going to call him back. I believe he's a 4th string wide receiver or cornerback. I'm not exactly sure. You know, he's not a starting position, so he's not out there a whole lot. As again, we are failing to convert. Kick bar was going way too fast from that distance, so we failed to do it, and we overkick it just to add insult to injury. 28 is going to continue to get just great outside blocks, get the first down. If we allow them to score here, they will have the lead, which again, just well-timed spin move, getting into the end zone. We are in the 4th quarter, getting sacked. I don't like it. Cordero tossing this one deep to Hernandez, catching this one. And I really wish our deep accuracy was a little bit better, as Suggs is going to fight himself into the end zone to retake this lead. We will go for 2 and get it, so we go up by a full touchdown, because nobody wants to lose a game, particularly by a singular point. If it were to come down to them obviously scoring a touchdown, I think it'd be 34-33 would be heartbreaking. But we already got the ball back, doing what we can to kill as much clock as possible, preferably kick another field goal to solidify this victory, if not score a touchdown to completely put this away. Attempting to throw this one deep to Hernandez. Cornerback is just right there to lock it up. We will kick our field goal. It will be good. They rough the kicker to keep our offense out there on the field, giving it to Hernandez on the outside. He gets the first down, stays inbounds after getting killed by an elbow there. And then Suggs, within 30 seconds left, getting into the end zone to concrete this victory. They will have a couple shots of some pity points. Cover 4 to not allow any humongous plays. Mariani just fighting against the blocks, gets the sack. We win 41-27. We improve to 8-1 on the season. Very much enjoying the team, enjoying the dynasty, and everybody that we have personally recruited onto the squad. 318 yards, no touchdowns through the passing, 1 interception, but Cordero did have the 1 rushing touchdown. Suggs with 5 yards to carry, 85 yards, 2 touchdowns. Hernandez 133, Santana just under 100. Mariani with 15 tackles, 2 sacks, in one of his rare games where he does not have an interception, and he still gets National Defensive Player of the Week. We do get Jamie Daniels, and our 5-star defensive end decommits from Washington State. Absolutely heartbreaking. Our draft class was looking so well. We had 3 5-stars committed to the team, and we're doing phenomenally. We are 8-1, ranked in the top 5, and he decommits to go to Kansas State. I have no idea why he went that route. Would have loved to have a 5-star defensive end. He wouldn't have started within the first 2 years. He probably would have been a redshirt sophomore, maybe redshirt junior year starter. So we'd had 2 full strong seasons. But again, early on he wouldn't have started. So maybe he knew that ultimately, which is why he went to Kansas State, where he would arguably start early on or earlier on than where he would here in Washington State. But again, having it be a 5-star, we wanted to keep him just for the sheer high overall and what he brought to our team down the road. But that again is down the road. He unfortunately will not be a part of our road, our journey. He's part of Kansas State now. So you are an enemy to us. We hope to run through you, pass over you, run past you, all sorts of things in our future meetups. Out here against Oregon Ducks, rank 4. We were ranked 3 last week. Rank 4 this week versus rank 5 Oregon. Defensive interception for a touchdown to give us this lead. Mariani trying to blow up this run. He does shed the tackle, but we got defenders coming as well. Just gaping hole to run straight up the middle, where I should have honestly been with Mariani, but I tend to, if this running back is on the side of the quarterback in a shotgun formation, I tend to do the same, and I line up on the side, which allows interior linemen to chase me down, or other linebackers, and get their hands on us, which allows for some decent running space. But again, just barely out of position. Great toe tap from the running back there to get that one and secure it into the end zone. Thought it was out of bounds originally, but it was in. It's a tie ball game at 14-14. Lawrence, who's been a little quiet, especially last game, that 6'4" frame and lower 90 speeds, I've been figuring out doesn't quite help our team to the extent of how we play too much. Yes, we do put Lawrence on post route, corner routes, C routes, things like that, comeback routes, but he's not all that great yet. He's a low 80 overall, and we play against high, 90 overall defenses. He's not all that great about distancing himself from DBs. And again, that low speed, having a big body to be dragged down by, does not aid in our offense a whole lot. Initially, I thought we were going to play differently. We are very RPO, drag, pop pass with the sweeps, inside zones type of, get the ball to our playmakers early on, let them make plays. We don't really pass down midfield or further too often, as we were failing to convert. 4th and 1, fighting as 64 wants to almost turn around and look at Suggs instead of just going forward and getting his hands on a defender to help us get that first down. And Lawrence, as we're mentioning, he being quiet, he does get a touchdown, a short yardage touchdown, but the curl, him being able to turn around and getting it into the end zone, was greatly appreciated, as Thompson, not a man coverage or zone safety. He is a run-stopping safety, and that was very evident there, as he got absolutely annihilated on that man coverage. A simple, not even it wasn't even a drag. It was kind of just like a go route, but it barely shaded inside, and he just got torched for the touchdown. Didn't help that he hesitated early on that route, allowed him to get past him, and then just, again, like I said, shaded inside, as we barely missed this field goal. So we only have the 1 possession lead. A minute left in this first half. They will go deep. I tried to turn into Lewis for the interception, put myself out of position. They are down and already into the end zone. Did not like that, as Hernandez breaking a tackle, but we get dragged down by number 95. Just running the ball to see what we can get. We will call a timeout and give Santana one last opportunity to bust off a big play. Does not happen. We get ball to open up the second half, and we desperately need a scoring drive through a touchdown, as we try to throw an interception there. Thought number 7 was going to continuously shade left past our underneath route, but he stopped right where my tight end was going. So I got a little nervous as soon as I throw that one. Suggs doing a great job about getting us down this field, though. He's doing some phenomenal work for us as he continuously gets us these first downs. And not only that, he's punching this one into the end zone. He's been very, very consistent with us. And we have not quite been giving him as much of a workload as I thought I would have been doing in this dynasty. As again, illegal touching, they will decline because he caught the ball regardless of me running into him, and picked up about 10 to 15 yards after the catch as well. But I do want to quickly mention, if you guys want to see any different offensive playbooks, any different defensive playbooks in terms of like specific playbooks, feel free to mention them in the comment section and I will utilize them. It won't be until next season because I've already played out the entirety of this current season you guys are watching now. But if you guys are wanting to see particular playbooks, I will utilize them. It just will take a little bit as we try to get that one down underneath to Santana. But number 7 is proving to be quite the defensive back, just all over my wide receivers. He's been the outside corner, been the inside corner. They're putting this man everywhere. And he's been a little bit of a nuisance as Mariani is going to continue to follow that route. And they still decided, despite Mariani being there the entire time, they threw it. Mariani gets our offense back the ball. Not a smart choice to throw this one. We end up losing yards, so we punt the ball away, and they still test Mariani. They like number 11. That's back-to-back passes they've tried to give to him, and Mariani has been right on him, becoming a shadow of that wide receiver. No surprise, we will stall again. It's the theme of this episode. I'm happy that our kicker has much higher than the 69 accuracy he had last season. He still has the 91 kick power, but I believe he's got like 82 kick accuracy. The dude did a great job about improving over the offseason training, and it has helped with the side-to-side kicking bar tremendously. As we are getting another interception, prime opportunity to solidify this victory. So of course we're going to give it to Julius Suggs, our 6'1", 230-pound, 93 speed running back, and not Lawrence, 6'4", just about 200-pound wide receiver who fumbles the ball, luckily out of bounds though. Richards, 229 pound running back, 91 speed, gets it into the end zone. And now we got Lewis out here just robbing the quarterback of a pass and also getting into the end zone to make this one look like it was uglier and not as close of a game as it actually was. All of a sudden, it is 52-35. Ducks have what I hope to be no shot of coming back in this one, but we have blown a 30-9 lead in the fourth quarter before, so I don't want to speak too soon. Number 11, their number one option as they continuously try to get him the ball. First and goal, Mariani right there for it. His third interception of the day. And now it is Suggs' job as he is tired. So Richards will come into play. 3rd and 10. We will convert to keep the drive going, keep this clock dwindling down. And even though you see Suggs has 2 orange bars, he's going to look exhausted. Even Richards, for how much we've been running this one, down to 3 yellow bars. Both of them were getting relatively exhausted. We win 52-35, improve to 9-1 on the season. Suggs, 20 attempts, 3 rushing touchdowns, 121 yards. Love that man. As Cordero, good day as well. 3 touchdowns, no turnovers, 312 yards. And then, forgot Suggs' 3rd touchdown was a receiving, 2 catches for 18 yards. Haynes with 17 tackles. Man was just roaming the field. But Mariani with those 3 interceptions. We will have 2 commits. Hope you guys enjoyed, though. Until next time, everybody. GodBaer out.